Welcome to 1407 Greenmockin Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. Don't let anyone tell you different. Today we're doing a review of Sabretooth number 2, the limited series by Victor Laurel, and the art's by Leonard Kurt. And I'm going to say this right now. I loved it. Just, there's like one thing that kind of annoyed me, but we'll get into that later. All right, we're jumping in exactly where we left off. We get, well, not exactly. We get a little bit more backstory on what happened with the rest of the new inmates, and we see, as you can see, we have they all committed crimes. They all broke one of the three laws, and I'm wondering, did it take was this like a one strike and you're out, or was this like multiple times? Like, were they warned? Just a little bit of a clarification. Clarification. That's all I want. Clarification. So, we go. We get one of these rare panels where Charles Xavier admit that he was wrong, but he's doing this for the good of Krakoa, and also we're seeing this exactly after House of X. So all this was going on. So it's a flashback. It's a flashback and a flash forward, because this happened before X of Swords. This happened before everything else. So, we got kind of a really nice time span. Thank you for doing that. We get to see during the entire trial, Magneto is a dick. He's always been a dick. He will continually be a dick, but people love him, so whatever. And we see these 5 mutants get tossed into the pit, which they think is hell, and they all, with really good reason, because they have smarts, they're running. They're like, okay, we gotta go. Sabretooth's right there, we gotta go. And I really love to see how other mutants use their powers against them, because, Sabretooth really goes off fear. He loves that. So seeing other mutants, combine and use their powers against him, and actually working together to take, Sabretooth is not scary if you have a team and you know what you're doing. We see Madison Jeffries and Oya. I'm probably not pronouncing her name right. We see some very creative uses of powers, and we see Madison Jeffries show that he ain't no bitch. I just love I love this right here. And also the other one, Necra, she is probably the one that Sabretooth likes the most, and she's like, no, I'm good. I don't you giving me a compliment is the worst thing I can ever get. And also we see what I like to call the 4 pillars of Sabretooth. And I love that. We gotta also include the cat. All that, oh man, it's dope. Also, I'm glad to see that these 5 weren't just victims for Sabretooth to feast on. No, you can't pull no punches with Sabretooth. You gotta go in for the kill. If he's coming for you, you better shoot him in the head. Yeah. Also, we get more information. Well, not so much information, but more so how Third Eye's powers work, and it's really kind of cool. And for some reason, I could have seen the. I see there could have been a really good MCU adaptation for Third Eye. He could have been played by Michael K. Williams, because I think he would have brought something really great to the role. I had in my notes, I was wondering, where's Orphanmaker, where's Nanny, where's Toad, but like I said in the beginning, not all that is before. And I really understand why Sabretooth wasn't picked for the Hellions. You couldn't control him. He was pissed. So, and also we get the introduction of a new character. Well, not a new character, more like he's been around in the background. He's one of the few people who survived a Sabretooth attack. That is a badge of honor. I give him that. Mole. You may not know who Mole is, but if you saw the animated series back in episode 1, he said something, he did something, and it looked like they're doing something with him now. And we actually get to see a side of the X-Men that we don't really get to see. That a lot of them are really self-important jerks. Apocalypse, asshole. Storm, asshole. Wolverine, asshole. But this this one part kind of bothered me. This one part. He I don't know if this was a misprint or anything, but Opal Tanaka was never with Archangel. Ever. That was Iceman. I know Marvel likes to do this revisionist history saying like, oh, he's been gay the entire time and like he knew it and that's why da 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 da. Yeah, but he still had a really deep relationship with her. And I think it's kind of I personally think it's disrespectful to like kind of it's like they're whitewashing it. Like whatever. Uh, yeah, it like at the end of it, it's really cool. I love it. The art's great. The writing keeps me engaged. I wish it was a little bit longer. I mean, we get 22 pages, and I feel like we could. It's like we're getting half an hour of an hour-long story, and you know, a little bit more. Marvel books need to extend it. They need to be double sized. I mean, they can do it. I mean, considering that digitally you can get books for $2 as opposed to like $4 or $5 going to the brick and mortar places. And I think Marvel's doing that. Not, no, that's a personal theory of mine. I'm not gonna throw that at you, but I'm giving this book a 4 out of 5 stars. Really like it. I want to see what's going on with it. I really want to know what Sabretooth's plan. Well, we know what his plan is. Well, we don't know what his plan is, but we know that they have a breakout coming out. So this is going to lead into a new series. That's my prediction. This will lead into a new series for Sabretooth and his group. And honestly, I think he would really go to Arakko. I would really like to see what Sabretooth would do on Arakko. But, that's neither here nor there. This is 1407 Grey Lane, signing out.